Alright, now that everything's fixed, let's actually get back to the game. So, I was gonna do other things like go to Afreeds and all that. But, I don't know. I kinda just went back to bed. So, we're gonna ignore this. It's only like 3 minutes ahead. It doesn't really gain me anything. Loads are here, and, we're gonna do some basically more optional stuff. If anything, I want to talk to these people, see how
Why does it
Marlon's
smell
been,
like that?
how everybody's been getting along after the initial battle on Glaveland. Glaveland? One of them. Let's see. There's a path over here. Is there anything inside the museum? I want to know if it's changed. I guess that's number 1. Was there like a green in here, or is it... Oh, it's a gold. Why did I say green? Meant gold. Let's see, has the inside changed at all? No. I don't think there's any people here. No. Okay, go back. I just want to know what the town's like. Check this. No skits. I do know we're pretty much past the 30 Normans now. I think we're at 30 Normans, so we're halfway. What about you? I'll tell you something. No good comes out of war. People can argue as much as they like, but war is to be avoided at all cost. Yeah, but there comes a certain point where arguing doesn't do anything anymore. Both sides can be right, both sides can have their points and claims, but eventually people will have to fight to settle their differences. Every silver cloud has a lining. No, wait. Every line clouds your silver. What? Well, whatever it's saying, there's no need to worry now. That's the most important thing. Yeah, but... War, old man. War. I'm not sure about that Logos guy. Who the hell's Logos? With more and more troops stationed here, they've started to commandeer a lot of our resources, but at least we get a partial tax exemption out of it. The way prices have been zigzagging all over, it's been tough securing our finances, never mind goods. Well, I mean, you're in a war economy, right? So, things aren't great. Okay, I already got the Iris Gem, so I don't know why he's still lit up like that. Let's have a look around. Let's check the sanctuary now. My sanctuary. Oh, more people talking over here. Wait, is that the same one? It's like a miracle. The war being wrapped up so quickly and you coming home. I know it was because Grandma was watching over you from high on. What? From on high this whole time. Oh, it is the same lady. This is your daughter? I thought your daughter was dead. Good for you. That's pretty cool. I guess she does have a ending. I'll take that. What about you? It's hard not to feel intimidated with all these army officers around the place. I'm sure it's for the safety of the town and everything, but still. Yeah, they're all a bit stuffy, aren't they? Long may peace continue. I'm sure it's all she would have asked for. Oh. You had a dead loved one too? Sorry. Yes, I've heard that a lot of them had some connection with Marlon. We shall try and accept as many as we can. Who? We've had some requests for burials and services for those who lost their lives in the recent conflict. Oh. Also not just the plague, but the conflict too. An announcement. We will be taking over patrol duty from the garrison at Glavend. I shall communicate further details to you in a few days' time. In the meantime, make sure your equipment is in working order by the time we leave. Oh, they're preparing for war. I mean, right now, I don't think Rollins is in any shape for a war. They lost their cardinal. They're basically rebuilding their chain of command. There was a lot of support from on the Cardinals side, so we'll see how it goes from there. I didn't know this house was here, nor accessible. Really? You're gonna cut me off like that? You're supposed to be behind me. Alright, anything else over here? Nothing over there. Guess what? My dad says he'll buy us presents from the capital. I'm gonna ask him for a quickie doll. What is a quickie doll? Well, you know, you don't want to explain? I won't ask anymore. What is this? Nothing. Over here? Soldier talking? Nope. Alright, almost done with Marland. The evacuation order was lifted almost immediately, but I think there will be heightened security for some time yet. And just when the bridge has been fixed as well. I'd hope to get some shopping done. Well, you know, can't win them all. Are they still talking about fusion? The cost to equip even just 2 platoons is quite something. I sure hope we get some supplementary funding for this. Okay, we're good here. At least they're still not talking about fusion. And he's still talking about he needs materia. Let's see. New items? Oh, I'll take that one. Actually, no, I get a ton of these things. No, don't need that. Oh, I already got a ton of those. It'd be easy to get, what do you call it? Fusion numbers on them. If I could just buy it from here. Anything I want? This isn't that bad, but no, I don't need any of those. Okay, we good? You guys did us a big favor. We owe you big time. The evacuation was rough, sure, but I hope we can rely on you folks if we ever find ourselves in a pinch again. You know, give it to this town though. They stayed together. They took care of their community. Tell me about it. With all the brewing conflict, not to mention the plague, I've been running around for what feels like forever. Is she telling you about it? Because I didn't hear anything about that. Oh. Oh, what? Isn't this the inn? The door's not working in your inn. Fix it. There's sure to be a good number of troops stationed in Glaven for a while. They'll need water, barley, salt, and oil. Let's see if we can get in early and earn some coin. Next, we'll be having services for those who died in battle. One way or another, it's turning into quite a year of funerals. Well, it's the age of chaos, but I wasn't expecting any of that. I hear the repairs to Grifflet Bridge are almost complete. Things are gradually returning to how they were before. With any luck, we'll have peace soon too. God, I hope so. You guys deserve it more than anybody. Yep, open the door. Alright, we're not getting along with our doors today. Okay, looks like we're done here. Let's go sleep, get some food, and then we gotta go take a hike. What do you got? Oh man, none of these are good. Here, we'll take this one. Oh.
That's a whole bunch of Norman we found.
Yes, an abnormal amount.
But I gotta say, their abilities really are helpful. Why does everyone leave them alone?
Yeah, you'd think there would be droves of Seraphim asking for their help.
Long ago, there was in fact an enormous demand for them. They were booked up for months at a time.
So why are they just wandering around now?
One day their leader, well, their leader-ish person, rose up against the extreme work conditions, demanding autonomy for Norman Seraphim, plus a significant raise in wages. He called on the other Norman to join the fight for independence.
A Norman revolt?
Were there many casualties?
None. The only one pushing for independence was the leader-ish fellow. The others were simply like,
We don't mind helping, but it'd be real sweet if we could get maybe a 300-year break between crunch time.
and that was more or less that.
So easy going. But that's Norman for you.
And what happened to the leader?
Well, that's a whole nother...
After a protracted battle with another Seraph, he lost and was never seen again. Or so the story goes.
Huh. So Norman have their own history too.
Lila, I get, but you sure know a lot about Norman, Edna. You really must like them a whole...
I just hear rumors, that's all.
I wonder what that leader could be. There's gonna be parts of this story that you're gonna play the sequel. It's just gonna be, oh, that! I remember that! Oh, I don't know why I bought this again, but whatever.
Are you still up?
Yeah. I was just thinking about stuff and couldn't get to sleep.
Guess that means you finally hit puberty. Congrats.
This is your fault, Edna. Remember how you said there were 2 types of seraphim?
Yeah, those who were born as seraphim and those who became seraphim.
So that means that humans can become seraphim.
Exio and Pawan are like that. They used to be humans.
How do you go about doing it? Some sort of special training?
There's really no established method to be reborn. However, it is said that humans who are truly pure of heart will be reborn as seraphim.
So the special training is just to achieve that pure heart, right? Maybe they'd be more pure if they became mummies or something.
When they get reborn, do they take the form of a baby seraph?
No, they appear as a seraph in their former human form.
But they lose all memories of when they were human.
Then wouldn't that make them a totally different person?
Basically, they're a seraph now, not a human.
But I've heard that their personalities, likes and dislikes, and even important memories get inherited from when they were human.
I see. Seraphim are intriguing beings.
Now that you mention it, I guess they are.
Which type are you, Lila?
I'm sorry. I don't really remember.
It's really rude to ask a female seraph something like that, you know?
Really?
It's basically sexual harassment.
I'm so sorry, Lila. I had no idea.
Actually, I've never heard of any such taboo.
Looks like if you were a human, you'd have what it takes to become a seraph, Micleo.
Damn it, Edna.
It's gonna be a while for me to get to anything story related, so no spoilers so far. You're good. Right now, let's see. Because right now, I'm pretty much just getting back into this kingdom. Usually there would be a strong wandering enemy here. I already killed him, so we can skip him for the optional stuff.
I've prepared the bottles.
Alright, let's... Oh, hey, the bridge is already done. And also, that's the person we came here to meet. What's going on? Is there a skit here?
Ready, everyone? Yeah,
Once
not
you deal
yet.
with that,
Shining early
idiot.
threat, go
Worthless.
Is that all?
All those Hellions sure looked alike.
They all looked the same to you? Each Hellion carries the burden of their own unique life with them.
Maybe they all look the same to me because I haven't trained enough?
Well, I can see why we'd all look alike to them at least.
Hey now!
I'll handle this, Rose.
Now's
Go
my
for
chance.
it!
Fly.
Sigma!
Time
Right
to rock
on.
out.
Big circle! Looks like we win.
Oh, let's
the bridge
go.
looks better than ever, but that just means...
Alicia!
Saray, what are you doing here?
Better question yet. A princess, why are you just here on the bridge?
And the others?
Of course.
Shame you can't see us, though.
Isn't that natural?
Hey!
Rose, wasn't it? You were with the Sparrow Feathers who came to the palace.
Nice to finally meet you in person, Princess Alicia.
Just Alicia will do.
Rose is helping me out big time.
As Squire?
Don't worry, she's doing a great job.
I see. I'm sure it helps that you've grown into your power, but still, Rose must be incredibly special.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard.
Well, you and Saray are so alike.
That's not the nicest thing I've ever heard.
Very true. My apologies.
Hey, what are you apologizing for?
Saray, I'm glad you three are getting along, but we came here on a mission.
Oh, right. There's something I want to ask you, Alicia.
But now we're checking in on our good friend here.
Shrines of Trials.
Ring a bell?
I'm not sure if it's what you're looking for, but just the other day we received word of a ruin discovered at Lake Haven Heights. It's a military secret, so I don't know the exact location, but the entrance is supposedly extremely well hidden. Lady Maltran has just gone off to investigate.
Maltran?
The discovery came about while apprehending a group of thieves. They turned out to have several famous swords in their possession.
Ooh.
The military decided that further investigation might turn up something useful to them.
Something useful for the war?
Yes.
Lady Alicia! The captain is awaiting your report!
Apologies. I'll be right there. Sorry, but I've got a job to do. Please come back to Lady Lake again sometime. I shall pray that you overcome your trials safely.
Thanks. See you again.
I hate busy work like this.
Okay, let's see. Wait, do I talk to you first? No, hold on. Let me see this. I like the skits here though, because they're all voiced. Just talk to her? Talk to you? Talk to you?
Understood. I shall report as such to my superiors.
It's just as you can see. They sent me out to inspect the bridge.
Jerks.
Hey,
It's okay. Lady Maltran is helping me out a great deal, and I can still keep going.
You sure about all this?
Rose?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
No, you're probably right. No matter how I protest, I don't think the war can be stopped. I want to just drop everything and run, all the time. But whenever my thoughts drift in that direction, I stop. The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their kindness serves the people. Those are the words I learned from my teacher.
Guess you have your honor too, Alicia.
Oh, not really. I'm just obstinate.
So you're just like Mikleo then?
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Sure, laugh at my expense.
All right. And with that, I must be off. Be well, everyone.
you too.
Later.
I miss you, Alicia. Alright, so we're back basically here. Alicia just told us that we should go to past Lady Lake so we can go see these ruins that they just found. Supposedly they may have weapons of war there that they could use against the other empire, so that's one thing we could do. Or since we have our punchy thing now and we have our wind step, we can try to basically clear this area until the final. Oh shoot. I'll come back to it. You know what? Hold on. Quick save here. I'll come back to it if I miss it.
Aizen.
What the? Let's do this!
Better luck tomorrow. Time to break down.
Scum like you should die! Hellgate!
Better luck tomorrow.
Double
Time
demon
to...
fang!
Better luck tomorrow.
Well, that's a wrap.
Yeah, I don't think any of these guys will be able to hold a candle to us at this point. We're just a bit too strong for this area, and why am I lagging? What's going on? Alright, so first things first, we can finally do this. And kind of clear this area off. I wonder if the enemies are stronger now that they know we can wind step over here. Are you stronger? Fight me.
Mind if I kill them all?
Hey, hey.
Glimmer dragon!
Horizon's still going
No, no they're not.
Just as I thought. Worthless.
You know, for such a nice guy, he has some pretty cold things to say. Chocolate rusk. But yeah, to anybody that's playing or thinking of playing a Tales game, Zestiria isn't a bad starter. It's
Let's
just
make it
not
quick.
the best.
Dream slasher! Don't
Once you deal with that, idiot.
Or if you want to avoid the
That's the end of that.
good guy, bad guy struggle at the start, or just storyline, this would be a good one because it really makes you question what's right and what's wrong. Let's see, we cleared that end. What's left? On the
Saray,
other-
I probably don't need to tell you this, but just run away if my brother finds you.
We will. Because right now, your brother is immensely strong. And we definitely don't stand a chance against him. I can't wait to play Berseria after this. But we're on a time crunch too because we have to finish this before April 10th. April 10th is a hard stop to everything.
I gave it a
Because
shot.
that's when Final Fantasy Remake comes out. I just finished Final Fantasy 7. I got my platinum on that. And I can't wait for the next part. I played the demo. Demo was fantastic. Alright, so we're going all the way to the end, but we're not gonna fight. Otherwise, we're gonna get destroyed. The only reason we came here is because we can break these rocks now. We can pick up some items, some money, some chests. I don't think these enemies are any different, but I'm gonna check.
I need
Nope,
you, Dezo.
they're still weak.
Sword Red Red Darkness!
That's better.
I got you!
Go back to sleep.
Actually,
Alright.
even if we could beat
I can't
Aizen
believe there's
now,
so many
I still wouldn't do it because, you know, I want a story build up to it. So we'll just keep running around, la 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 and all that. Let's go down here. I just want to see what the game has to offer here for now. I've never gone back here as early as this. So if there's anything you got, show me. Let's see. Let's go this way? Yeah, this way. There we go. Just passing by. Don't mind me. I'm surprised the malevolence isn't really bearing down on us. Alright, where are we now? Pick this up. Also, the important thing that I came here for was probably that save point. That way I don't have to make this run again later on. Oh. There you go. Let's check here. Oh, well, I can't pick that one up. Anything behind it? I'm surprised there's no skits back here. Alright, where's our baby boy that we have to save over here? I think he should be here somewhere. Hello, baby boy. Wrong button. There you are. Come with me if you want to live. Winder. Wind attack power. Nice. What's an easy one I could just get rid of? Yeah, that one. Okay, that's another Norman.
Let's get this over with.
Not yet!
Weak. Hey, hey.
Sleeping dragon! Double demon
Not
dragon!
this time.
Back off! Wow, what a cool weapon!
Did I just go the wrong way? Nope. So basically up here is where we get destroyed. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna quick save. Because I know he's gonna kill me. But if in the off chance that I kill him, oh, I don't want to though. Let's just have a look at him. Let's just take a sneak peek, okay? Is he here? He's not. No. Hello? We're running.
You didn't tell me we were gonna fight my brother. I'm not gonna help you.
Lord of Wind!
You feel it? Let's get out of here!
Is there a skit if you run? There is not. Alright, well, I'm not gonna upset her, so I'm just gonna load. Definitely not gonna upset her. She is easily one of the best characters in this game. And in the last game, once you play this, and then you go back, and then you play Zestiria, you're gonna appreciate her more. Easily best girl. Also, teleport out of here. Come on. Get me the hell out of here. Entrance. Let's see, where are we going? This way.
Snacks are up!
Snacks are up. Alright, now we run through a couple areas. I want to go to Lady Lake and see what's going on up there. Should be a skit here. Yep, Alicia's departure.
Something tells me Alicia actually wishes she could go with us deep down.
Yeah.
Just a vibe I got. Hey, Alicia used to be your squire, right? Why did she leave?
Well, I wouldn't say she left. She just had her own goals, and
I think she did want to go with us, but her resonance just wasn't quite up to snuff.
The backlash was damaging Saray.
He was losing his sight.
Oh dear. So that's why... Wait a minute, what about now? You're not hiding anything from me, are you?
Not at all, I swear.
Your resonance is powerful enough to enact armatization. It's right on par with the Shepherds.
Is it really? I guess I'd better be grateful for my resonance.
Grateful, huh?
So basically
Yeah.
what you're saying, if she's on par with the Shepherd...
Hey, what was it like back when everyone was traveling with Alicia?
We had to put up with a lot less nonsense talk, for one thing.
Wow.
Huh? I don't get it. Why wasn't Lila speaking?
Could someone hand Rose a mirror?
A lot less nonsense talk, and immediately it falls onto to Rose here. It's like, why? But it was great having Alicia around, and I wish I could have her more.
I've prepared some gel.
But overall, Rose is the stronger pick. Rose can armatize. Rose can... No, it's basically Rose can armatize. Yeah, that's basically it. Pick this up. Herbs will never go bad. Like, the usefulness of them will always, help you out from the start of the game to the end of the game to New Game Plus. So always take the time to pick them up.
Done!
Anything here? No? Oh, do I go to... There's a couple places I want to go to. Yeah, let's go, Lady Lake. I just want to talk to people. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. All these people have something new to say now. I saw Lady Maltran again. She's more stunning than ever. When I think about it, she looked gorgeous since I was a little girl. I wish I knew her secret to staying beautiful. That's spooky. The price of vegetables has gone up again of late. Honestly, what a state of affairs. I don't want to say stable. State of affairs. Well, dude, again, war economy. Hey, let's buy a whole load of meat. We can make a stew with potatoes. It'll be delicious. Come on, say yes. Nice. It was great being a kid. I miss it. My aunt was fleeing the plague when she got held up by military maneuvers. Thank the stars she's alright. What unsettled times we're living in. Well, on the other hand, it's not like Lady Lake is the one that's starting the war. They just happen to be on the receiving end of it. What with the plague and then the skirmish with Rollins, Marland is having a real spate of bad luck. But rumor has it that it was the Shepherd who put an end to them both. Sort of makes you want to believe in miracles, doesn't it? What do you have to say? Or sell, one or the other. It's nice and all, but can't really use it. Yeah, none of this is useful to me. Okay, moving on. Let's see. You were the one that told me about the ghosts, right? Yep. I already beat them. Let's see. What about you? Landon may have led us to victory over Rollins, but it's all but certain he's going to resign his commission as Commander General. Rumor has it he had a nervous breakdown or something. He started attacking everyone around him and had to be restrained. Somehow in the scuffle, he got so badly injured he's no longer fit He's no longer fit to serve on the battlefield. If you ask me, this is just yet another power play by Bartlow and his whole cadre? Cadre? I don't know. I don't know that word. Okay, nothing here. What about up here? Now he tells me he's headed to... He's heeded the call to serve under Princess Alicia. A tremendous honor or something. What about me? I told him. Aw. I mean, he does love you, but right now, we're at war. Or we're at least on the verge of war. You gotta fight to protect your loved ones. What about you guys? Looks like that tussle with Rollins was over before it started, hey? I'm mighty glad it didn't turn out into a full-scale war, I tell you. I tell you what, though. There's a bunch of people who have started buying up crops in great quantities. I don't know if they're stocking up in case of a famine or what. Hey, same here. Everybody's buying toilet paper. Oh, Shepard, I heard about how you saved Marlin. Curing a plague that like that on the spot. It's absolutely amazing. You're absolutely amazing. Does she know me? Oh, this guy still watching the wheel. The water wheel keeps on turning, just as it's always done, going round and round, never stopping. It's life. Its life isn't so different from ours, really. Let's check the inn real quick. What do we got? Oh, hey. It looks like Glaven is cut off at the moment. We only came here for the festival, but it looks like our little trip is going to turn into a long holiday. Yeah, but do you have any funding for that? There's no credit cards in this world. So how is he supposed to pay? There's no way he took a giant purse to a festival. He would have been robbed easily between the inn or the rest of the place. Says his name is Logos. Wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole. I wonder who the hell Logos is. Keep hearing about him. So the reason why we're going back here is there's a chest here. 6,000. Now you listen here. Now you listen carefully. You're not about to go pickpocketing anybody, okay? I'll make sure you're looked after properly, so no need to worry. Damn. Best mom. Might not even be a mom, but best girl. As hard as I've tried to keep my business going, these are the toughest conditions I've ever seen. It can cause a guy to lose focus, you know? But I tell you what, when the folks in Marlin thanked me for supplying them with medicine, I remembered that this is my calling. I get the feeling that the water here has gotten purer since the Sacred Blade Festival. Things were quite tense back there, one way or another. What was that all about again? Man, that was not the best dialogue I've read. Dear Princess Alicia must have had it pretty hard. Rebuilding a town that's been struck by an epidemic is no mean feat. No mere feat? Sure, no mean feat. At least I didn't use two E's. Remember that fuss about the plague in Marlin? Well, have I got some news for you. They say the shepherd was behind that little miracle. Say, if you really can cure diseases, maybe you can sort out your bad back too. Okay, first of all, that's not how it works. Second of all, what's wrong with your back? What happened, man? Tell me a good story, maybe I'll consider it. Alright, so the reason we're coming down here is we're going back to where we fought the Echidna. Why? Because there was a silver chest back here, and we're gonna go pick that up. I think it was over here. Don't mind me. This one, right? Yep. Dunzo. And now we can leave. This is basically the height of why we came here. Jump. Jump around.
Is this acceptable?
Got a donut. I really can't wait to finish this game and start on my PS3 games. Nope. Hold on. Zestiria first. We gotta get the whole story about this whole universe. And then we go PS3, and then we'll get Zestiria, Vesperia, Grace's F, Tales of Hearts, Hearts R, not just Hearts, and oh shoot, there's another one I'm missing. Chronicles with Symphonia. What about you guys? Of course, there's no denying. It's great that the sacred blade has been pulled out and a shepherd appeared in our midst. But does that mean we won't get to hold the festival ever again? No, but we just celebrate the shepherd at that point, not just the sacred blade. Come on, dude. We're back to tepid business again. That's one thing for sure. All the excitement that came with the Sacred Blade Festival has totally cooled off. Everyone put on a good show of being festive, but it doesn't change the fact that really, everyone's having a tough time of it. Did you hear about Grifflet Bridge? They say it wasn't just the bridge that got swept away. The shepherd calmed the water spirit's curse too. You think it's true that he split the raging current right down the middle? You know, I've heard a lot of crazy things about him, so it's possible. Father, my daughter has fallen sick. Would you be so good as to pray for her? I understand your pain, my child. Surely it will be lightened, provided you prepare the appropriate contributions towards the glory of the church. What the hell? The Seraphim appreciate your kind words, but to truly show your gratitude, actions, not words, are what is necessary. I hate so much. Asshole. Oh. Did that really just go off now? Oh, thanks for the follow.
This probably doesn't suck.
I feel like that happened earlier. Yes, I've secured the medicine and food under the pretext of a donation. Oh. Yes, I'll send it first thing tomorrow. Yes, of course. This is why we came in here. And of course to talk to these people. I want to see how Father Bruno is taking it right now. We only recently came to understanding the true scope of tragedy in Marlin. Let us at least offer a prayer for those who didn't make it through. What about you guys? You were such a great help with my son, Father. I was panicking like crazy when he got injured. I have to say, but he's all cured now. What would we do without you? Probably ask another priest to cure your son? Hi there, Shepherd. I trust your journey is going well. I'm happy to report that Brunar comes by here quite often. Oh, he's a good man. I can see that happening. Let's see, anything here? Nope. It looks like we're done. This is the spot where I sold my Gramps' pipe. I already bought it back, so we're gonna have to stop by there and drop it off. I kinda wanna give it back to him now. And then want him to see that we're the shepherd. Let's go by the Nobles District. And I want to know more about this Logos guy. What is it, 45? There's things here. I wonder what it is. Shoot.
You! Give up! We caught you red-handed!
Darn!
That voice!
It's a Hellion!
Purify him.
Yeah.
You need something, oh great shepherd?
Is it alright if I deal with this boy?
I'm afraid not. The only way to apprehend pickpockets is to catch them in the act.
But he's...
If you do the crime, you do the time. No matter how old you are.
This kid just wasn't ready for real-world consequences.
Hey, mister! why don't you let Saray have a talk with him before you take him away? Just a word from the shepherd might steer the kid toward the right path in life, better than any time in detention.
That would be pointless.
Come on, it won't do any harm. What, you got some problem with Saray talking to this boy?
I never said that. It would simply be a waste of time.
You said this kid wasn't prepared to deal with the real-world consequences of his crimes. Are you prepared, mister?
What?
I'm part of a merchant crew that travels all over the world. You think I don't know why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
I see. How much do you want?
Don't put me on your level. We Sparrowfeathers value our customers' trust. Saray, we're taking this guy to jail too.
Like hell you are, you lying brat!
You will not lay a finger on her.
Shepherd!
Oh hey, stop! Wait! Saray!
Go after him.
Okay.
If it ain't one thing.
Saray, I'll go after them as well.
Please purify that boy.
Shepherd or not, I won't let you obstruct my duties! Guard, leave him alone! Even we can tell something about you stinks!
Yeah, what kind of guard are you?
You think we
don't know what you're up to when our backs are turned?
You dirty crook! I think we're good here. Let's go after Rose.
Yeah, you're right.
We're heading after Rose, right?
I mean, we have to now. Let's go finish up with her. Rose, honey, where are you? Over there. There they are.
Phew!
What'd you guys do?
You made it.
Is it over?
Maybe.
If it really bugs you that much, why don't you check up on him?
Well, how would we do that?
Let him lead us home.
Oh, so he wanders and we tail him.
That could work.
All right then. Saray, Rose, you guys hide. I'll go wake him up.
Oh, it's because he can't see Mick Leo. Got you.
Looks like they've made their decision. Are you okay with this, Lila?
Well, as long as we only follow him.
Now!
Yeah!
Where is he? Where'd he
Don't
go?
you think he'll stop pickpocketing now? We purified him after all.
Not so sure about that. I've heard word of pickpocket gangs.
Gangs?
Oh, really?
We need to find out whether he was doing it on his own or with a group.
Honestly, I don't even have to tail him like this. I could be in front of him and have him push me to the door. But cinematics. Okay.
What did you mean by you knew why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
The enforcers let him off a lot of the time in exchange for part of the takings.
Oh.
Then, when the guards need to hit their quotas, they round him up anyway. That's probably what that was about.
No way.
It's basically the same idea as what happened to the other kids in Roland's. They were used and then they were let go. At least in this one, they're just caught. They're not killed. Which way? This way? Kid, you should really look behind you.
Look, he's going in.
A noble's manor?
It's clearly not his house.
I'm guessing a pickpocket gang then.
And so this must be their base.
Something tells me he's not gonna quit stealing.
Well, crap. Come on, we're not done yet.
Rose, it's unfortunate, but I'm not sure we should...
Lila means that this is just a problem of human society.
Right. It might not be something a shepherd should get involved in.
Huh.
Sorry. If he's doing it by himself, I'd be okay letting him deal with the consequences. But if there's a gang forcing him to steal, it's a completely different story. I gotta check to make sure.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm okay with it.
I understand. Let's go check it out just in case.
You sure?
But no more than that. Understood? Saray, Rose, even if you don't intend them to, the powers of the shepherd and the squire can greatly influence human society and the spirits of men. Please don't forget that.
All right.
We'll just watch and see who goes in and out.
Bored.
Who knew that we wouldn't see anything for days on end?
Days?
You all can go back to the inn. I'm staying here.
It's okay.
Shh! Someone's coming out.
Days?
It's a bunch of little kids.
Those kids. You think maybe they're not being forced to pickpocket?
We've come this far. Let's see this thing through.
Fair enough.
Dezel?
You go follow those brats. I'll go check out the building.
Thanks.
Oh boy.
Must be nice
Don't
having
go
like
for anything big, got it? Only money and jewelry and stuff.
Are they gonna have anything like that?
That shepherd guy did something, and now there's lots more people donating stuff to the sanctuary.
Oh, cool. That sounds fun. Priests won't be mean to kids, and if there's any real problems, we can always start crying. I'm good at that.
Hey, is this really okay?
It's okay if you're us and not them.
Is this what kids are like these days?
Dangerous times.
Why can't I run?
Those kids barely have any malevolence at all.
Children in their brutal honesty can be even crueler than corrupted adults, as you've seen.
There we go. So now we get to go to the back alley again. What is it with people in the back alley? Leave this place alone.
Hey,
Oh, Dezel. How was it?
the building was completely empty. Those scamps are probably just camping out there.
So then, those kids are acting on their own.
Damn. But do you think they were forced into it? Like, this is their only thing, or they just think it's easier to make money this way?
All right, it's snatching time.
Now that we know the score, do we want to report them to the guards and end this whole thing? After all, they're not Hellions.
Okay. I think we turn them in. I think that since nobody is forcing them into being pickpockets, one of them is already purified. They just have to be taught a lesson. I don't think that the system will mistreat them that badly, but they need to be stopped.
Let's tell the guards about it, and then put it all behind us.
Okay.
I can't do that!
Hey, Rose!
Darn it! What do you want? Look, I never did nothing.
We know all about what you're up to. Fooling the priests into thinking you're helpless orphans and then robbing them blind. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh yeah? You got any proof?
This here is the shepherd. His word is good enough.
That's perjury! False witness!
Princess Alicia and the people of Lady Lake all trust Saray. Because he's been living an honest life. How about you? Will anyone trust your word?
Well,
Give it up, kid.
what else can we do? The adults all abandoned us. If we want to survive, stealing's our only choice.
Rose, maybe we ought to...
Come on, Saray. Let's bring them to the guards.
But to think children their age could conceive of such wretched duplicity.
And the other children?
They were all caught by the guards and hauled away.
I see.
Those who commit crimes must be punished, even if they are children. It's the way the world works, but it still pains the heart.
Yeah.
I think that in the end, they were better off being caught. At least this way they have a chance to rehabilitate if that does happen. There's also a chance that they could get worse, but Rose did the right thing by confronting them and making them think about their actions. But at the end of the day, Saray is the shepherd. He's not there to teach anybody to preach, to correct the ways of the world. He has a bigger purpose, and that he might be able to save some and help some, but something like this is more of a fundamental between raising kids and taking care of them. And it just so happens that the world that they live in, whether their parents are dead or deadbeats, hopefully somebody will be able to take care of them, or they learn that what they do is wrong and they deserve to be punished and rehabilitated.
Hey, isn't this an Earth in Historia?
Oh, that. That was a donation from someone in the city. It looks rather rare and precious, so we've been unsure whether we should sell it.
Nice! Good call, Mr. Priestman.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Father Brunor, we're actually collecting these.
You think we could have this? We'd pay for it, of course.
No, please, that's not necessary. If it's something the shepherd needs on his quest, by all means, please take it. I'm sure the donor would be overjoyed to know that their gift had been some help to the shepherd.
Thank you, Father Brunor.
The ancient shepherds do battle. Wielding the might of Mount Tellus, they crush the Hellion armies. Show me. Oh, that's the leaning area place. That's a lot of shepherds.
Wow, I never knew there were once so many shepherds, all using their purification powers on Hellions.
So the question is, why and how did they disappear?
What do you think?
If the existence of so many shepherds depended on Mount Tellus, then...
When Mount Tellus disappeared, so did all of them.
Isn't it too early to jump to conclusions?
Well, what other possibilities are there?
Maybe humans abandoned their faith in Seraphim to the extent that shepherds just ceased to exist.
Perhaps the large crowd of shepherds we saw was just a historical anomaly.
Maybe only people like Saray can be shepherds, and there's just fewer nice guys in the world these days.
Huh. So there's plenty of other possibilities.
I guess that means we have to keep collecting information.
Yes, if you do that, you will surely arrive at your answer.
You just gotta keep grinding at it, try to figure it out. You can't just make an assumption based on what little you know. You gotta find out the full story.
Thanks, everyone. I needed that.
You're okay with how it worked out?
It's better than ignoring it and spending the rest of your life wondering.
Yeah.
Looks like Alicia's under a lot of stress. If you want my opinion, a lot of what she's doing to herself was avoidable. Okay. We know the next shrine. I hope Alicia isn't still suspected of treason. I'm guessing it's fine. They promised to lay off her if you helped them with the war. And you, well, they can't say you didn't help. But hey, if you're still worried, why don't we drop into Alicia's manor and find out? Okay. Any news of whoever slaughtered those kids? Nothing. Okay. Gramps' pipe. And Maven. Okay. Let's go back to the nobles. We still gotta... I think there was another star in there. There is another star in there. It's at Alicia's house. Okay, let's do that. Let's do the usual route here, which is round the outside. I want to see if this guy's still hitting on that maid. It's good to see you after so long. There's Topaz. It's a gemstone I picked up on my travels. Next time we both got the day off, what do you say we walk around the town together? I've got loads of travel stories to tell you. Aww, that's adorable. Good for you, man. Keep working at it. She seems like a nice girl. Shepard, the palace is awash with Bartlow's men. You'll meet nothing but trouble if you enter now. It will only cause trouble for Princess Alicia. Please reconsider this course of action. Wow, you are actually one nice knight. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I see so many weaponsmiths going in and out of the palace of late. I wonder if a war is about to start. Yes. Absolutely. These guys still hanging out here? Looks like the whole Marland affair was a miscalculation. To think it could have been solved so simply. Simply! Still, we can chalk up the fact that we avoided unnecessary loss as a victory. That Bartlow does have some smart ideas. Sending the princess to supervise the Grifflet Bridge repairs is mighty clever. Once the repairs are finished, Marland will hopefully be in a position to recover, and the army will enjoy much more freedom of movement. Basically, we could mobilize them better, faster, stronger, everything. Wait, wasn't there an item up here? Guess not. It's just the gold one. I thought there was a silver over here somewhere. Let's go check with the maid. Hello, Miss Maid. Nothing else here.
Hello. Is Alicia here?
Shouldn't you announce yourself? Or don't you have any respect for this family?
I'm sorry. My name is Saray.
Saray? Pardon my rudeness. The princess has spoken highly of you. She's out right now. We're not sure when she'll be back.
Work-related?
Yes. She's going after a suspect who's leaked information to the Roland's Empire. There definitely must be a spy going around, given the timing of their advancements.
Yes, even Alicia was under suspicion for it before.
Wow, the Princess of Highland would go so far as to do that herself?
No, it's supposed to be the military's job, but she's acting by herself. Saying that she had to stop a clash between the two countries.
But isn't she taking it a bit too seriously?
Ever since the Battle of Glaven, she's been pushing herself so hard.
That's very like her.
I'm worried. She behaves so recklessly when she's alone. She just headed out to a round-eyed forest to gather info about the origin village, Camlon.
Huh. Camlon, you say?
It's the village where the Age of Chaos started, I think. But it's just some legend.
Yes, she heard a rumor there were some clues in the depths of a round-eyed forest and headed out there.
So that's how she came to Alicia.
But her hunch was wrong. I've never heard of this origin village from Gramps, nor the other villagers.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'll take my leave. Please tell Alicia that I'll come visit again.
She's really convinced about Camlon because when we first met her, that was basically what she was looking for. Please take good care of the princess. Of course, Princess Alicia will be in great hands.
I think she's pushing herself as a princess.
Alicia's always been like that.
That's exactly why I'm worried.
What is this? When did you get here? That Logos fellow from Marlin must have wormed his way into the council's good graces. Ever since the talk of war started, he's been landing primo contracts left and right. Bridge repairs, supplies for the troops. Hope he chokes on all that gold. Oh, interesting. So who the hell is this guy? Because they've been talking about him recently, but I don't know who he is. Looks like there's somebody else down here. Can you explain Logos to me? Oh, it's more merchants. That Marlin merchant seems to be strangely prosperous. There's something fishy about him. Okay. So, from what we gathered, he's a merchant, and he's from Marland. Good. I guess we'll be checking him out. What about in here? Maybe they talk about him on this side? But I guess that's what we're gonna be looking for now. Okay, nobody's talking about him here. So I guess we can go to Marlin now. That seems to be the case. Let's see. Oh, here. Let's go sleep and then go to Marlin. And basically the sleep is just to make sure we don't miss a skit. Don't necessarily need it. To the children!
Bunch of hopeless delinquents. Those street kids in Lady Lake.
Well, if society's abandoned them, I don't know. Is there any other way for them to survive besides a life of crime?
It is a sad era we live in.
Give me a break. If you have to do wrong to trudge onward, you do so knowing the burden of that wrong. You hide that dark shadow within yourself and keep pressing on. Those kids weren't like that. They just went astray.
Hey, don't look at me when you say that.
Rose, so those are the things you have to think about, huh?
I don't think, I just do. Ugh, let's stop talking about this.
You mean you're just spontaneous? That's awesome.
Yes. No matter the circumstances, it's up to each person to decide how she wants to live her life and for what she must be held accountable. But Rose understands that instinctively, without thinking. Very impressive.
Seriously, can we change the subject?
Without
Maybe
thinking.
the experience of abandonment will get those kids to realize the importance of responsibility. Thanks to you guys pointing them in the right direction.
I hope so.
Yeah.
If it were that easy, the Age of Chaos would be over already.
Okay, so now we travel to Marland and check this guy out. Let's see. Ooh, he's over there. Okay, let's go check on him. 'Cause he's fishy. We know he's fishy. If he got into the good graces of Bartlow of all people, then he's scummy at least. Alright, what's wrong with Logos? Aside from his logo. Hello there. Huh? You wanna know about the spy who's giving info to Rollins? But if you can do me a solid, you just might gain my trust. How about it? Okay. Are you up for it? Then bring me peacock feathers. They live in the Patino Forest. Patino? Oh, Mallory. They're just feathers, but now that the army has closed down Glavin, it'll be difficult to get to. Guess what? Already have them. So you've slipped through the securities of both armies. You're really something. Alright, I'll trust you. The information you wanted was about a spy in the Roland's Empire, right? Go to Vivia's Subterranean Aqueduct in Lady Lake. You'll find something right up your alley there. Okay. If you really want to know the truth, you better hurry. Understood. Oh, there's somebody else. There's somebody new by the save point. All these are the same people I talked to, so that's fine. We can just pass on all these people. Let's see. Okay. So who are you, new person down here? That rascal Logos has been contracted to rebuild the Grifflet Bridge. He was originally just a trader in iris gems. A simple gem merchant, you might say. My source wouldn't tell me much, but it sounds like it's a direct order from Chancellor Bartlow. I know it. Call it a merchant's sixth sense, but there's more to this story than he's letting on. Yeah, because Bartlow's a scumbag. Alright, so we're gonna go to the aqueduct now. Just down here? Really? You're gonna have your meeting right here? That's Alicia.
Don't move. You are under arrest for leaking confidential info.
Looks like Alicia came to the same conclusion.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, this is just a misunderstanding. Please take your leave, Princess. This is...
Don't make excuses. I found evidence of connections to Rowlands in this very residence. Renovations for Grifflet Bridge, order forms of military arsenal, unauthorized transactions for...
That is simply a reward for his support.
Support?
Logos is an important person who connected Rowlands and Highland through unofficial diplomacy.
What does that mean?
On the surface, diplomacy between Highland and Rowlands has been cut. He must have been negotiating with them on his own for some time in secret.
So then he's not a spy, but a liaison.
Meaning even with the war going on, there's been work done.
Such is politics.
This is a major problem. If the channel gets blocked, both countries will fight until they're both obliterated.
But no one ever told me anything about it.
Of course they didn't. Not to someone like you. I hope you're prepared to pay for your indiscretion.
In any case, we must change our strategy. We will be expecting your sincere apology at a later date.
Understood.
Oh, I mean... Yeah, but... They did kind of have a meeting, and they weren't very secretive. So, if it wasn't Alicia that exposed them, somebody else would have found them. So, you know, how about doing a better job so you don't get found out? If anything, Alicia just saved you from an information breach. Lila travels with an unknown young shepherd. A strong bond of trust unites them.
That was killer, Lila. You were in perfect harmony.
He was quite skilled despite his youth.
Yeah, compared to him.
You've still got a long way to go.
Lila, I wish I could go on a journey like that with you.
Saray.
Excuse you, Saray.
Huh?
Yes. This journey now is every bit as enjoyable as it was back then. Thanks to everyone here.
I wonder if back then that shepherd had a different set of seraphs. Because he had to had a water and an earth and a wind. It couldn't just be them.
I wonder what happened to Alicia.
Let's go to her house.
Okay. Also, there's another one here. So let's go check on them. What's going on over here?
Hey, you there. Take this to the inn.
You! This is all your damn fault!
Hurry up, kid.
All the grown-ups do is order us around, day in and day out. You call this saving us? Some shepherd you are. Screw you!
Looks like they've turned to honest labor now.
Yeah, but it did make us popular, that's for sure.
That's fine, as long as they're keeping out of trouble.
Saray.
What, geez, have you played this game before? You want to change members? Who would you like? Him we can't get rid of. There's nothing we could do about that. And her we can't really get rid of. So you can choose between her, him, her, or him. Honestly, I want to keep her along, so he's gonna get replaced. Okay, good. So she's already in there. But since you picked that, then, geez, I'll show you this instead. There's a lot of fashion in this game. She has her alternate colors, other costumes, because why not? You know what? I haven't seen this set yet. Hold on. I want to see this. Where is the... I can't find it. Norman headphones. And then Norman backpack. Look at that. We're not gonna keep that. It's a story about morality, what's right and wrong, and what you think might necessarily not be the truth. And you gotta find your own answers to life. I love this game. But right now we're doing some optional quests, so it's not really the most exciting bit. Eventually we'll get there. Either that or the stream is gonna go dead because OBS likes to die at about 2 hours 30 minutes. Let's see. Oh, over here. Yeah, there's Alicia.
Saray, wait.
How did it go?
Fortunately, we were able to prevent rumors from spreading. Though in the end, I did have to prostrate myself.
That must have been hard.
Don't worry, it's fine. I did go a bit too far after all. The Difta family has been surviving as a branch of the Imperial family. But my mother was born to normal citizens, and was later courted on a whim by my father. So everyone forgave me and assumed it was natural I didn't follow politics.
Milady!
And so... that's why I wanted to do the right thing. I wanted to gain acceptance from everyone in honor of my late father and mother. Was I wrong in the end?
I shall go fetch some more tea.
Let's leave her alone, just for a moment.
Right.
I didn't know that both her mother and father are dead. And she kind of puts herself out there to bring, to save the country. But she's young, she's inexperienced, and what do? You can put all your effort into something, but sometimes things don't pan out. Especially in a world like politics, where every step basically has another step to it. What do you want? What am I trying to say here? It's confusing, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, Alicia's burden.
Being a princess sure sounds rough.
Nations and politics are like an entwined spiderweb full of people's desires. If you are too full of ideals, you'll be entangled in the web instantly.
But still, I don't want to say that Alicia's completely wrong.
Especially since we know the reason why she's been working so hard.
In times like these, Alicia's straightforwardness is a truly valuable asset. However, a sword that is too hard can break easily.
True, and besides, Alicia does make sound arguments.
Isn't that a good thing?
It's like, you know how if someone pointed out your wrongdoings, it really hits you? You'd probably get discouraged, or even snap.
They're only human after all.
Meaning that by pushing her sharp reasoning on others, it causes cognitive dissonance and turns people against her. So that's it.
Even though she's right, she's met with hostility. And she faces her challengers straight on, which in turn only brings forth even more hostility.
So that's why she worries so.
What a pain.
I'm sure it's tough on her.
However, I don't think Alicia's feelings are completely misguided. Though we may need to assess the situation to know for sure.
Alicia isn't the only one. I need to see for myself as well.
Alright, let's go eat some food, and then we'll leave the city now. I feel like we've done all the side quests in the city, and then what's left to do is just carry along with the story. We still got a couple places we have to visit though. So let's go this way. There's been a weird guy hanging around of late. What? Where? Me? Not me. No. Let's check the save point. Is there anything on here? Nope. Alright, so we're gonna go this way now. Look at that beautiful city though. A city on top of a lake. So we're basically backtracking to an earlier point in the game. So all the enemies are pretty easy.
Don't let up! Or next time, really.
Dance, Embers!
Things are getting
Oop,
heavy.
missed.
Worthless.
Not
See you
bad.
next time, loser.
I will
Go
smite
back to
evil!
sleep.
Well, that was quick.
I don't think we'll have much of a challenge until we get to our final destination. We got a couple stops for a couple areas just to meet with side characters. Basically all this, look. Gramps' pipe back. We gotta find Maven, figure out what happened to the kids or who hired the kids, and then these two are basically the main story. I think the only stops we really needed to do here. Is that one reset? Up there? Oh yeah, it did reset. Let's just pick that up real quick. Nothing interesting. So in here was supposed to be a boss, but I'm pretty sure I already killed it. So maybe there's just a skit lying around. No? Pretty sure I killed it. Who the hell's behind me? Oh, that was weird. Well, I guess I did it already. Is there any skits that I left behind? No? Well, that's a thing. Okay, let's go even further to the story. Woo! Damn. I need to save myself some not content, but interesting things to do. Oh, what is this? There's knights here.
The entrance to the ruin's supposed to be really well hidden, right?
We better be extra diligent in our search.
So what you're saying is we're looking for a water shrine that's extremely hidden. Got it. Alicia in captivity.
Alicia's cleared of suspicion, right?
You mean the suspicion that she was communicating secretly with the Roland's Empire?
Yeah. I heard that she got arrested for that.
It was probably just a false accusation to lure you into war.
Yeah, And we kept our promise. They have no reason to keep her detained.
I hope you're right.
But the situation is different than before.
Huh?
I'd imagine so. There was that clash with the Roland's Empire, you know?
So, if she'd seek peace with them in this situation...
It would only make things worse for her.
Too bad she's not the type to just sit patiently in times like this.
Alicia is part of the royal family. The Chancellor shouldn't be able to do anything so brazen.
I sure hope so.
If she's a princess, oh, I mean, she is a princess, but if she's seeking peace between the two, she's gonna be branded as a sympathizer and a traitor. So it's not gonna go well for her if they do end up pointing that out to the people. This basically sounds like they're betraying the people. On the other hand, you could always twist that same information and saying that she's looking for peace for the people, for both sides, and make it look caring. So information goes both ways. It just depends on how you market it and how you spin it to people. Our principal work is to examine documents to ascertain the whereabouts of as of yet undiscovered ruins. The actual exploration is handled by a different unit. I mean, how fortunate for them. You never know. It's unexplored, but maybe there's something bad in there. Oh, Shepard. Oh, Shepard. Oh, Shepard. Okay, you know what? Screw that. Man. We are conducting a thorough search of the ruins in the Lady Lake area. Apparently, Lady Maltron's platoon is making their way over to the ruins behind the waterfall we discovered the other day to conduct a proper investigation. I thought it was hidden. Let's see. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, you can tell it's there. Was that really hidden though? Alright, we're not going there yet. We got other things to do. So there's this area. We're here. So we got the Galahad ruins here, but our deal is we're going to cut down here and then go into the Arundite Forest. We got other things to do. We can't be bothered with them. How do I get there? Is it further over here? So I'm just gonna punch this rock. No big deal. Just punching rocks. And we're gonna go back to the forest that we started on. There were supposed to be a couple enemies that we could pick off now that we have a full party. But we did it earlier, so surprise!
I finished the preparations.
Wait, why are you making snacks? I don't want you making snacks. Go... Oh, make remedies. Yeah, never mind. There it is, lavender. There's somebody else making a snack. Okay, no skit. Actually, are we done with snacks? Did anybody master snack making? No? 27, 29, 19, 26, 27. Okay. How about changing this real quick? Oh, I don't have it yet. Oh, only level 20, not 22. Okay, well, moving on. So the first time we went around this forest, we were kind of blocked.
Whoa! We're in Gramps' domain!
Gramps' domain is pretty strong.
Indeed.
Where the hell am I? What's up, guys? But how was Ark? I pretty much left because I thought Ark was a bust after you guys died a bunch. Let's see. What the hell is this loop I'm in? Okay, it wasn't an enemy. The hell are the hello? Alright, let me just take this guy. This is this is Penetrate. Good name. Good name, my good sir. Let's put Penetrate in a random ass one. What the hell is this thing? Oh, maybe it's for later. Take that. Let's see. Where the hell am I now? I do know I have to check on these. Found discovery point. Edible mushrooms and toxic mushrooms. I'll just play that while I get more water.
Mushrooms! Are they safe to eat?
The ones closest to you are okay, but stay away from the ones in the back.
You got it.
Wow, how do you know all that?
It's just common knowledge.
This forest, it's so rich and abundant with life.
Yeah, that's the power of Gramps' blessed domain.
Oh, so it's Gramps' domain that makes it feel this way?
It's a sizable amount of power. Even among high-ranking Seraphim, there are very few on his level.
That's Gramps for you. Anyone comes by who's up to no good, they get zapped in the butt with lightning. Pow!
He can wield lightning?
Yep, he lights up the sky like fireworks.
I sure remember fireworks when it came to him and you.
Well, figuratively.
Oh, then that explains all the mushrooms.
Huh?
Oh, right! Where Monday's lightning strikes the ground, Tuesday's mushrooms will be found.
Aha! So we have Saray to thank for this harvest.
Hey! No, it wasn't like that.
Let's see. So I cleared this area, at least I missed. There we go. So this whole area is all done. Except for that chest, because I can't open it yet. I don't have a key. Good. Wait, what the hell is that? It's a wall. That's exactly what it is. It's a wall. Was that necessary? Elixir. Found a new recording, discovery point. Arandite stag beetle.
Huh? Unbelievable.
What's wrong?
Shh, it's nothing. Keep still.
Whoa, check out that beetle!
Be quiet! Don't you know what that is?
What is it?
An Arandite stag beetle.
Is that good?
It's incredibly rare. Atlas beetles die within a year, but stag beetles can survive the winter months with a typical lifespan of 3 years. This one in particular has remarkable tolerance to cold. It can be packed in snow on all sides and still not freeze to death. Some have been known to last for over a decade. They were thought to have gone extinct 100 years ago or so. I've only heard them whispered in legend before today.
Whoa, neat! The phantom beetle!
Understand? So be quiet.
Right. Don't want it to get away.
It already did, while Deza was blabbing on and on about it.
It what?
Not that I can blame it.
Okay, so I cleared nothing. I didn't clear anything from that. Take this though. Let's see. What is all of this stuff? This is what I'm curious about. Because I can't interact with it. Wait, can I burn it? Can I punch it? Nope. Must be something later on in the story. So punch this. That puts me back on the main road. And then... God, I'm all turned around now. Drop bottle. That one's actually useful. What is this? What is this? Why can't I get it? Bastard. Rod of Turmoil, I'll take that. And now we're back to the beginning of the game. This is basically where this guy lives. In a world where no one can see them.
I wonder if Gramps is here.
Everyone back here in Elysia is doing well. Though it has to be said that things are a lot quieter without you and Miklia around. Well, they're probably the ones that got the most trouble. Well, it looks like you're getting into the shape a bit. What? Whenever I feel like, yes, whenever I feel like. I've heard the Hellions out there in the land below are a force to be reckoned with. Be wary of them, Saray. Worry? Worry. Ah, whatever. I don't know English. I know that they say danger is part and parcel of adventure. What? What the hell is a parcel of adventure? But you must watch out for those Hellions. Your romantic notions of adventure won't do you much good if a Hellion gets the better of you. I guess you've come to understand how very different Seraphim and humans are. Humans do tend to be pretty bad people. Just look at this chat. I blame Drake. It might be a disappointment to you, but it's an undeniable fact. Undeniable fact. Jesus. Okay, that's good. How is it out there? Are you managing to take care of yourselves properly? I mean, they're people. They're old enough. I hope we all taught you... I hope all we taught you is coming handy in somehow. Well, did they really? I know they ate, they pretended... No, they ate with Saray just so he didn't feel left out, even though they themselves didn't need to eat. Long gone are the days when I'd have to make your supper or do your laundry. I always knew this day would come, but I never imagined it'd be this heart-wrenching. Oh, poor lady. Because they did take care of both of them for the longest time, since they were kids and they grew up in this whole village. On the other hand, they were basically the only two kids in this village, so it must have been rough. But it does show how close, it does show that by how close they are. Basically brothers. I still can't believe it, you know? To think that Mason is really no longer with us. Mason did die at the start of the game. Let's see here. Gramps told me all about it. I guess it was always your fate to leave here someday, you and Mikleo. As long as you leave here with no regrets, that's all that matters. The life of a human is over in the blink of an eye, after all. It's perfectly okay if you decide to live the rest of your life as an Earth Dweller. But this is his home though. Even if he lives as an Earth Dweller, he'll always have a place here, and that's probably what he hopes. But never forget where you came from, Saray. Alicia. You grew up here. This is basically your family. There's no way you're gonna leave. Gramps seems a bit down in the mouth since you and Mikleo left. Down in the mouth? Is that like... Is that like a metaphor for being quiet? Of all the thousands of years of his existence, he cherishes the time he spent with you above all else. Well, that's basically your sons. I've always known we wouldn't be able to keep a lid on that sense of adventure you two share. You're both still so young in my eyes. I mean, compared to people that have lived 1,000 years, pretty young. Alright, since you picked that one, Exil, pick a character out of these four. So these two are in, so if you want either of these in, then go for it. So we got her, him, her, and him. Dezel looks cool? Alright, we're putting Dezel in. As soon as we get the fight. Saray, what's up? I think Gramps is at his house. Why don't you pay him a visit? Hell yeah, that's the whole reason we're here for. We got his pipe. He lent it to us to sell, and we did sell it, so we rebought it, and then we're gonna give it back. Gramps, we're home.
Gramps! How are you?
You stupid brats!
Whoa, what's this all about?
Don't you have something to say to me first? I don't remember raising a fool.
I'm sorry for leaving without telling you.
It's good to be home.
Nice to meet you. My name is Rose.
Well, in any case, I'm glad to see you're safe. The Lady Squire is welcome here as well.
How does he know?
You can tell that I'm a squire?
Of course I can. Saray became the shepherd, and Mikleo is now a sublord, correct? Which would mean that the Prime Lord is the Lady of the Lake, then.
How the hell?
It has been a long time, Sir Zenris.
You don't have to say anything. History repeats.
Pause. There's his legs. There's his toes. What the hell is underneath that?
Itself. It makes the world go round.
True, but I still want to believe in them, and believe that they can bring forth a new future.
Well, I'm glad you've all found such a nice Prime Lord. Hey, by the way, did my pipe come in handy?
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about the pipe, as long as it was useful to you.
But I'll give it back. I don't need it anymore.
Keep it for yourself.
Really, I'm okay. You know, I've grown up a lot through this journey.
Bratty as ever, aren't you? Please, take this with you.
Thanks, Gramps.
No. I should be the one thanking you.
What did he give us? Elixir. Very nice. Look. What the hell is it? He is on heels. It's just on heels. He's like on stilts. Gramps, you're not that short. It's okay. Let's speak to him. Looks like the time away has made you a little cocky. Well, he's seen a bit more of the world now. What's our time anyway? 1:47? Oh.
Saray, why don't we take a little break here?
Are you tired?
No, but it's a good idea to take a solid break to rejuvenate the soul.
Toads, let's do it.
Sure. I did want to chat with everyone in Elysia, too.
All right, we'll meet up later.
Okay, so looks like everybody did their own thing. And what we're gonna do is... Do they have anything new to say? They do. Damn it, we have to talk to every single one again. Let's go. Maybe I'm seeing you in a different light now that you're a shepherd, but I must say you look all grown up. Meanwhile, Mikleo looks, well, much the same as ever. Saray the shepherd and Mikleo the sublord. Well. It's amazing how it all seemed to come about so naturally. Why? Was there like a prophecy for the both of us? Did you get to see all those amazing sounding places written in the Celestial Record? The Vivia Subterranean Aqueduct and Marland. Oh, how about the Pendrago Shrine Church? We did! Listening to you jabber on about them sure has rubbed off on me. On the other hand, if you guys are trapped in a city like this, a book would do you well, and you'd probably memorize it. I think you two were about 5 years old when you first went inside the Mabinogio ruins. Well, I mean, I say went in, but you two got lost and couldn't find a way out. Wow. We all formed a search party and went to look for you. Then before we knew it, you two were using the ruins as your own private playground. How quick you two grew up. It almost brings tears to my eyes. I bet you think it's strange that we Seraphim all live in houses just like humans, right? Well, at first it was just to teach you how it is that humans live. But then, before we knew it, we'd all gotten used to it and decided we'd rather liked it. Privacy's always nice. Now I'm getting it. I think I'm starting to understand how Saray was raised so pure of heart. He is, isn't he? You know why Mikleo chose a staff as his weapon? Well, let me tell you, he's trying to make sure he can outreach you. So he was right, Dezel was right. Gosh, it brings tears to your eyes, doesn't it? So Mikleo was self-conscious about it, huh? Poor Mikleo. Oh, she's already got hers. What about you guys? When you reach the land below, you realize how pure and free of malevolence Elysia really is, right? But there was a time when malevolence began creeping in, even here. We managed to deal with it in the end, but still. Well, what I'm trying to get at is, I sure hope things remain peaceful here. Don't go spreading this around, but Lila sure is beautiful, isn't she? Aww. Endless disasters are not the only thing the land below faces. Apparently, they're on the brink of war as well. Forgive my saying this, Saray, but I can't help but feel humans are more trouble than they're worth. This is also true. What about that one person over there in the corner? Something new? Yeah. I guess I'll just have no choice I'll just have to face up to Mason's death, won't I? If I let it eat away at me, I might turn into a Hellion, and the last thing I want to be is a burden on you, Saray. That's right, we have to visit Mason's grave. That's how it all started. Well, it wasn't exactly the start, but it was part of the start. You need Gramps for something? He went off with Lila in the direction of the ruins. Is that so?
Sure hope this is edible.
Well, let's go check it out. I wonder what's going on. They knew each other, and it seems like Gramps kind of had a grasp on everything. What's in my house, real quick? My house? I haven't seen my house in a while. Any skits in my house? I can sleep in my house. That's it. Well, we're moving on. Wait, if there's a domain, does that mean we can put money into Gramps as the Lord of the Land?
I wonder where Micleo and Lila went.
Where did Micleo went? Micleo.
What are you doing, Micleo?
Shh.
Shh.
I see. Just as I thought, they...
Come on. Wait.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't aware of it and made the pact.
No. It was of their own decision that they made the pact with you. What they make of it will be up to them.
I'll support them with all I have, so that we won't repeat the same mistake.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could do for the previous shepherd.
Perhaps. But sometimes I can't help but wonder. Surely I could have done more than I did back then.
Everything is tied to their fate, and their fates are yet intertwined.
Yes. Thanks to you, Sir Zenris.
No, you and those kids forged that bond. My role in this is done. All I can do now is worry about them.
There are times when things go awry, but their purity and virtue gives me hope. I want to accompany them on their journey. This time, there will be no regrets.
I see. Perhaps this is also how humans and Seraphim should coexist as a whole.
I'm glad I was able to talk to you.
And I with you. Please, take care of them.
Of course.
Weren't they just talking about us?
Looks like it.
Why don't we ask?
Micleo,
I guess we shouldn't eavesdrop on their conversation.
if Gramps has something to tell us, he'll tell us straight up.
Yeah, same with Lila.
Micleo? What I said before. Just forget it, okay? Alright, what are we doing now? Where the hell's Lila? Wait, is she back there still? No, she's not. I just told Micleo not to bother them. Now I have to run back there? Oh. Okay, do something else. Gotcha. But there's nothing else to do. Oh, there's somebody over by the gate. Who is it? Oh, it's Dezel. I haven't talked to Dezel yet. Dezel! Get back here. It's hardly got a lot going for it, this place. Still, the breeze here sure is pleasant. Of course you'd appreciate the breeze. Come on, look at that. Clean air above the clouds. No malevolence. How can you top that? Also, how did she get there? Alright, let's go. I think it's time for us to move on. Let's head out. Depart? Yes. Alright, guys, we're leaving. It was nice to see all of you. I'm glad I got Gramps' pipe back. Just go to the save point. Let's go listen to about Lila and Gramps.
Lila, how did you know Gramps?
Is Zenris his real name?
Yep. No one calls him that in Elysia, though.
I've met him before. Just once.
Weren't you guys having some sort of serious conversation? What was that?
A cheeky chimp chucked cheap chocolate chips in the cheap chocolate chip shop!
This again?
Since when did you know that Saray and Micleo were the old man's family?
Red leather, blue leather, yellow leather. Red leather, blue leather, yellow leather!
Come on, just tell us.
I don't need to know. Gramps wouldn't do anything to harm us. I'm sure.
But if we did something wrong, there'd be no telling how much hell we'd catch.
So you trust him?
Yep. As much as I trust Lila.
Alright. Now we can quick save. And we can leave this place. We've pretty much seen a lot of story. A lot of side stories. But it makes the game feel whole. You know? You gotta get all the details in. And this game encourages exploration and subquests anyway. So you might as well go for it. So now we just leave. And now that there's less people goofing around, I can actually go through this this forest without being too distracted. Okay. Alright, so what I need to do is go from here to here and then quarantine. Okay, maybe quarantine isn't the best word for now, but quarantine. I did this one, right? Yep. I looked in here, nothing. I still don't understand these giant things. Giant rocks. More giant rocks. Hold on. Did I go over here? Alright, I think we're good on this corner of the world. Actually, I didn't go this way yet. Okay, and I'm pretty sure this is something. I don't know why I can't get it now. Okay. Alright, so now that bit is clear. And all we have to do is do this bit, which has nothing in it. Fantastic. And then this bit, which... Okay, now I know how to deal with it.
Finished!
So
Would you like some?
These mushrooms. That was weird lighting. So we got Gramps' his pipe back, so I don't think she talks about it anymore. So we only got the Crucibles, Maven, the kids, and Alicia. Okay, nothing here. And we can't get that one. And we're done. Let's leave. So with that, the only thing we have left to do is done. Actually, that's everything. Now we're at 2 hours, so that means I have to save. All right, so give me a second. I'm gonna start the next recording, and then we'll continue on from there. So let's go to that one.